Okay, I just feel like I have to point this out. So the Lord was like, come spend time with me. So I did, and that's awkward. I'm not doing that. I'll just stand. And he brought me to Psalms 37, which I suggest you read. But basically it talks about, basic point is, don't fret because of evil men. Refrain from anger. Delight in the Lord and put your hope in him. Like the wicked are going to vanish. And then I also read Psalms 38, but which read both. It's really good. And then after reading Psalms 37, like I felt this joy and hope, and I wrote it down here. And I felt excited. And then I started like thinking about some other things. And I started having this really uncomfortable feeling of like, what I wrote here was like anxiety and disdain. And I just thought like, God, I hate this feeling. And then Holy Spirit like was really quick and was like, you don't hate it, you just don't understand it. And it like quickly reminded me, like, one, that was probably conviction then, and two, it's like I feel like a lot of people feel that way towards God. If people say like, oh, I don't like God, or I hate God, or I hate religion, and it's like, but when you ask them why, they just like, most people say like, they just do, or they have or the church hurt them. And it's like something so important to remember, whether you're in the faith or not, is you probably don't actually hate it, and you might, but at the same time, even if you do, whether you hate it or not, if you have, or like if you feel you hate it or you know you hate it, you probably don't. You just don't know or understand it. So have an open heart and mind, Christian or not, because even we can shut down our hearts to the Holy Spirit. So I thought that was a cool word. I was just like clocked with, but like I'm just so filled with joy. And that's what conviction is. It's not just this like, you did this. Like, yes, it's like, hey, you did this, but look at this. It's a point towards the right direction, which is repenting and turning away from that sin and doing better. But we can't do better on our own. We need God. We need his Spirit.